Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Ditch the gas station energy drinks and overpriced coffee. Cardomax Energy Intensifier will give you the clean, great-tasting boost your day needs. Owned and operated by former Navy SEAL Sean Matson, Cardomax Energy Intensifier is packed with B3, B6, and B12 vitamins, caffeine, and BCAAs to keep you dialed in throughout your day. Use promo code Nooners to get 30% off your next 4 orders at Cardomax.com. That's Cardomax.com, helping you achieve your max. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution. Yes, it is still the Ross Patterson Revolution. It's just you're gonna have to hear me for one more day. I've cleared hospital shows next week. Talk to them about it. I know. I was like, look, here's the deal. We're a super big deal. And so when he gets moved to this other room, I don't know how he's going to feel about video. I don't know what the internet sitch is going to be, but...
Not great.
Not great.
Not from
Can't be great, right? They say it is. They're like, yeah, you can do Zoom or something like that. And I'm like, you don't really know if we can, though, right? Like, hospital Wi-Fi, I'm not too... I don't have too much faith in. But either way, you'll be hearing his voice, whether it's audio and video or whatever. So we're good. Just one more day of my fucking bullshit. And you guys will be fine. Let's see what you guys are saying right now. But anyway, what do we name the show? 12 gallons. 12 gallons of milk. How much milk is too much milk? When's the last time you guys had a cup of milk? Dan, don't answer.
Yeah, I know.
We know your whole
just
fucking...
1 gallon. But that's the most milk I've had in the last decade combined.
Right?
Like, I've never had... I haven't drank milk outside of that in, I don't know, fucking 15 years.
Did you drink it when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But, like, then you just kind of outgrow it.
Right, and I think we got a little bit wiser as a nation, you know, as a people, where we go, just big cups of milk, probably not the best.
There was a lot of weird medical campaigns in like the 80s and 90s.
Oh, don't get me started. I love this shit.
Right?
But yeah.
Where it's like, drink milk or your bones will die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Sugar for energy, right?
Yeah. I heard like even from my parents who are like they're attorneys, like they have graduate degrees, like they're educated people.
Yeah.
They're like, I was like, what? I don't want milk. It's for your bones.
Because still, nobody knows anything about nutrition.
Right.
At all. Like,
No.
we have an idea. Like, yeah, don't, you know.
Kind of.
Like, we villainized fat for so long.
Yeah.
But, like, fat's kind of pretty good for you in, you know, moderation. But, like, it's
moderation. But then remember, we went too much with fat. Do you remember the Atkins? And then he died of some
Keto.
fucking heart disease or something?
Keto's just not sustainable at all.
No.
There was no better day than in high school when you started seeing people peeling the buns off their hamburgers.
And wrapping them in bacon
Yeah.
and cheese and being like, on a diet. And I just was like, my dad did it. And it worked. But I was just like, what? I even knew in my mind, like, this can't be what it's supposed to be, right?
Right.
Like, it can't be, and this is what I said last show, like, if it tastes that good and you're eating, like, straight bacon and cheese on a burger with fucking mayonnaise or something, and you're like, I'm on a diet, there has to be something wrong with it.
Yeah.
That just, the world does not work like that.
If it feels too good, this is why everyone should be Catholic. If it feels too good, it's wrong.
Right.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Doesn't mean that you can't do
your
it
diet
sometimes.
shouldn't revolve around bacon. Like, that's
No.
probably not a good idea.
Lord. Or I would say, I mean, there's certain things that are like kind of logic, right? Like dairy, I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's doing that much good for that many people. Even if you're okay with it, it's just not that great for you, right? It's not doing great things. Gluten, as we know it now, look, it doesn't make anybody feel good. There's some people that are like, I feel really bad on it. I'm sure. But like, people aren't supposed to have straight up gluten as we know it now. But
Todd in chat says intermittent fasting is a new thing. That is not true. Intermittent fasting has been around since the Stone Age.
New thing is intermittent. Please,
It's back now that we can
Sure.
shove whatever we want into our fatty holes.
right. The only milk you need is ice cream. Yeah, no problem. So, anyways, this comes from this. It was, I think, actually, it says 12 gallons of milk a week becomes a meme after this CNN, or I think it was a tweet, whatever, went viral. This is a blog post that...
It was a CNN story. They were doing it
CNN,
about like...
they were doing a story on...
Inflation.
Hitting the middle class.
Following a couple to a grocery store to see how inflation, was hurting the consumers. It delivered this quote: a gallon of milk was $1.99. Now it's $2.79. When you buy 12 gallons a week times 4 weeks, that's a lot of money. And they're saying it as if it's like soup's normal, right? Like CNN, like this is the baseline.
Right, because like for whatever reason, whenever there was a snowstorm or like a tropical like hurricane about to hit, the first thing people do at the grocery store is load up on a loaf of bread
Yes.
and a gallon of milk.
I know,
for
which is like
whatever reason.
The
for
bread
whatever
makes sense. That's fine.
No, I don't eat that much bread either.
Oh,
I
well,
guess.
then no one eats bread.
Right.
Yeah, if no
I
one
eats
do
bread.
it, no one does.
No one at a certain age eats bread. I mean, we do, but we feel bad about it always, right? But yeah, it's the bread, water, and milk. Dairy products are gone, right? So they followed this couple.
I got a picture of them.
Thank you. I think we need a picture of them up just so that you can see what 12 gallons a week does to your body and your family. Okay? So again, we've known this. We know this. It's just so crazy the baseline that they give us, right? It's so crazy the baseline that they're like, ugh. Like we're dumb. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, CNN family budget just dropped. Food, $200. Cell phone, internet, $150. Rent, $800. Where? Milk, $3,600. Utilities, $150. Like,
yeah, where's rent $800?
Thank you.
Even homes right now. Like the market is so overblown. My girlfriend's brother just bought a house in fucking Manhattan, Kansas for $500,000.
Dude,
Manhattan,
what does the
Kansas.
house look like?
The Little Apple. Like a 4-bedroom.
That's pretty good for $500K.
It's
Yeah.
Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah, but is it dope? Like, is it a cool house?
It looks fine. Looks
Okay.
like a
yeah, I think
perfectly
that's the
fine
point
house.
right now, though, is that people are like, look, we don't care where we live. It doesn't matter where you live anymore. That's why, do you know what I'm saying? You can do your work wherever.
Yeah, and these
No city needs to, nothing's open, so it doesn't fucking matter what cool things they have in town.
It still kind of matters for like, quality of life.
For some people, Dan, yeah.
Do most people not care about what they do?
I
I'm
think
gonna
at
point
this
you to the milk people.
the what?
I'm gonna point you to
milk
this
people.
picture of the milk people. And
Yeah. Thank you. Like that's what the whole story is about. Like, no, people don't care. And more, we don't care. That's what this whole thing has done. Like, I like that you have kept your sensibility that you want to be, around people and in a town and good food and all of that. But a lot of people just like gave up on all that shit, dude.
Well, all right, look. I want to say this as a Midwesterner, and these people, I don't know if they're actually from the Midwest, but they are of my ilk.
Probably they
clearly. Are. Dan's like, I want good food. Like, what? To these people, what they're eating is good food.
Chili's is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Chili's and Hooters are the fucking shit.
And I have to add, like coming from the Midwest, these are kind of not the most obscene Midwesterners.
No,
This is
no.
a pretty
This
healthy
is like,
Midwestern
yeah.
family.
This is true.
Right?
It's kind of like what Daniel Tosh said, like fucking 10 years ago, 12 years ago, where it's just like the Midwest is for people who gave up on their dreams long ago.
100%. But like, I preach that every day. Like, if you want to be happy, stop trying to go for your dreams. Go to the Midwest, get a fucking house that's like whatever, get a bunch of kids, and then bitch about milk. Like, that's their biggest stress, right? That would be kind of fucking nice if the only thing you were worried about is how to get 12 gallons of milk a week. You know what I'm saying? And like, and they all go to the store together. Look at them. How sweet. They don't have any dream. They're not bogged down with this idea that their life needs to be better than it is.
Or matter.
The what?
Or matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it'd be quite liberating. I think about it all the time.
There's a great speech from Loki in the first Avengers movie where he like gets in front of everyone. And he's like, "Is this not simpler?" Like he makes the meal. He's like, you like ruin your life by chasing in this rat race.
Thank you.
He's
Oh
like,
my
just
gosh.
let me rule you.
Do I love Loki or what? Like that's my whole thing. Like I just want a simple, silly life,
I feel like low-key that's what Dan wants to do.
Is just what?
Be low-key in that scenario. Just
yeah.
let me rule you.
Yeah, yeah. He pushes the limits of that for sure. And then when people are like, fuck you, he's like, okay. But like, yeah, he definitely tries every day to be like, what? How much can I rule over people before they go, fuck you, bro?
Not to completely derail this conversation, but does anyone remember the movie Ready to Rumble? Where he says, I will rule you. And there's a fake
Diamond
king.
Dallas Page?
Yes.
It's a wrestling movie.
Okay.
Yes, a professional wrestling movie.
Okay.
With starring two stoners who kind of like drink the Slurpees at the gas station.
WCW.
Sounds great. It sounds good.
Off-brand. Well, no, WCW was... Pepsi. No, it was Pepsi?
No, it was RC Cola.
No, that was ECW.
Yeah, that was ECW for sure. WCW, in its heyday, was probably better than WWF.
Yeah, it was just as big. NWO, was it Monday Night Raw?
No, Raw was WWF. It was...
SmackDown was WWF too.
Yeah, Nitro.
Nitro.
WCW
it was
Nitro.
Nitro, that's right. Good times. That had nothing to do with the conversation, but I hope everyone's
No,
having a
it's-
good day. And James,
yeah.
your hair looks amazing.
Yeah, how are you? Did you shower?
I worked out.
Oh, whoa. And you look tan. What's going on?
Well, this kind of goes back to our conversation. Why?
I'm back training again.
Why?
For
Tim.
what?
Tim.
You
For
and
Tim?
Eli.
You're gonna fight him?
You and Eli. Eli went to Costa Rica to train in the arts of jiu-jitsu. And I think Muay Thai too. But it's like...
Is it kind of like a yoga retreat though?
It's like you're 30.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you're 30. What do you got a fight coming up?
Yeah, my back.
Yeah, are you gonna fight Tim?
It hasn't been announced yet, but I am going to talk shit openly on the internet.
Okay, and you just want to get to, this is exciting, and you just want to get to a place where once you do talk shit, if anything happens, you're ready. You don't have to then go and
Immediately
train.
to the hospital, yes.
You don't have to then go and train. But yeah.
Yeah, I need to get in some sort of shape and or ability, and then I will openly be talking trash on the internet, which we all know is not true, and Tim will still kick my ass.
Are you going to throw hands with Tim?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
There's no way that man is punching me in the face. No. But I will roll around with him sweaty, half naked, for people on the internet to watch.
And I will watch it. Okay? Just saying. And is that your hair wet from a shower? Or is that just sweat?
This is sweat. I also changed
Yeah.
clothes, and it's still this wet.
Change clothes. We didn't want to rinse off or anything.
You know,
Just
I
not
set up
how you
before-
do
I
it.
set up before the show. I ran, worked out, came back. I just want to make it here for the J-Fire experience.
Thanks, buddy. You're needed.
And I couldn't, with your hair the way it is, I just didn't really even need to worry about mine today.
Yeah, and
Someone's holding me down.
actually, I do bet with just the sweat as it dries, it's gonna look really good, which pisses me off.
Chris
But yeah,
Bearworth, go ahead and let me know how my hair looks a little bit later, and get your VIP ticket for me and Tim.
yeah, Papa G is gonna die for sure. I mean, look, I don't think people understand that you're actually quite good. So, I mean, I like that you guys are.
Wrestled at an elite wrestling program in college.
Yeah. And every time Tim comes, you do a little. You guys get scrappy a little bit, right?
Well, no, we just talked about this yesterday on Outside the Top 25 because UCF and Cincinnati are going to the Big 12. He wrestled in the Big 12. The Big 12 will soon be probably Division II. They'll be relegated. So all of his accomplishments are going to be for none. He is now a D2 wrestler.
No, I'm dead serious. It really hurts my heart on the inside because it once was a historic and prestigious conference with 5 teams inside the top 10 at any point in time in the country. Will now be the laughing stock, and children will be like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, but then you need to avenge. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to be the Pepperidge Farm guy. I remember when Oklahoma and Oklahoma State were in the Big 12, and Iowa was really
you just need to avenge the memory. Do you know what I mean? It gives you something to actually fucking fight for. You know what I mean? Like when Rocky was like all, rich, not rich, but not like a fucking.
Yeah, do you have any years of eligibility left? You could go back.
I have all my NAIA eligibility, so I could go to like a private university.
Oh my God.
You get some NIL too.
It'd be awesome if you were training for that. But anyway.
Can we start a football team?
How about
don't want to.
the Braves? Bob.
Let's fucking go.
Bob.
I'll talk about
How wasted did you get?
pretty fucking drunk.
Cool.
As my wife sat there and watched me get bummed and not pay attention to the baby. And like,
Were you supposed to be paying attention to the baby?
Nah, I mean, I actually did put the baby to bed pretty drunk, but I was.
Gosh, you guys have really got it worked out.
Yeah.
I did not know that husbands could even help that much.
But Jesse, I think the real question is Ross even aware
of
the Braves being champions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay. I want to say, though, it was a big night for me. Should have been a big night for my wife, but I forgot that was our wedding anniversary.
Shut the fuck up.
They won the World
Bob,
Series.
are you being serious right now?
Serious.
I was actually at their wedding. Yeah, it was November 2nd.
Oh my gosh. Now,
Thank
did
God.
you stop though? Did you totally forget? At what point did it come?
I did completely forget, but she reminded me that morning. She was like, "Don't you have something to say to me?" And I was like, I was almost like, "What? I took the trash out. What?"
Oh my God,
And-
perfect. I actually love fighting on my anniversary. It happens every fucking year. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
And then she was like, "Happy anniversary." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And then we spent that night. She was just sitting under a blanket on Pinterest as I got hammered and yelled at the TV and was like, "This is the best day ever. Nothing better
has ever happened as you look at your wife and your baby.
Yeah.
I'm used to it, believe me.
Yeah.
But how fun for you. How are you going to make it up to her?
Do I have to make another wedding video for
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
Yeah, great. That she loved the first one, so
Number 2.
yeah.
Let's run it back.
Did she think it was funny or no?
No, she was pissed.
Really?
She was like, "What?
It's so good.
know.
I get it, though. I get it. She has to deal with you guys all the fucking time.
Right. No, it was great though. Like it was I mean, that was 22. I was in 4th grade the last time the Braves won the World Series.
And it was 7-0?
Yeah, they killed him.
It was
wasn't
just
close.
They killed him.
just killed him.
Yeah. It was impressive. We were talking this on the baseball show yesterday on Drinking Bros Sports. Subscribe to that. They kind of dominated like every series. Like it's hard for me to tell in the moment of it because I'm so
Sure.
invested.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
I had watched another team do this that I don't care about, I would
Yeah.
be like, dude, God, they just fucked everybody up.
I believe this is Dan in the chat, Drinking Bros podcast. He says, never get married during sports season.
Ah,
That's retarded.
yeah.
Dan, the man?
Holloway.
yeah.
Yeah.
The meat queen?
What am I supposed to do?
Is the meat queen in here? What's up, Dan? Yeah.
Yes.
So Ross knows. He knows. It was the only thing that he kind of like understood. Yeah.
Was he pissed that he...
He said figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I assumed his
It was
attitude.
figures. And he was, when he went into the hospital, that was the one thing he was pissed off about. He said, "Do you know what's sad?" And I thought, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're going to miss me or Halloween or something. the fucking Braves are, of course. You know what I mean? It was like he was so pissed about that.
Oh.
So life is still the way it's always been, guys. I
Right.
just want to let you know, nothing has changed. What?
New plan for you, Jabes.
Please.
You spin this.
Okay.
Anytime Jabes needs a break, some time to herself. Mm-hmm. If an Atlanta team is in the playoffs, if it's anywhere close to the playoffs, you should be like, you probably should go hang out in the hospital for a little while just to keep the vibes good. And then
Yeah.
she gets the house to herself.
You guys, now it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, if anything, Ross got rally aids.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I think this whole thing, I mean, he's going to take credit for it.
Yes.
100%, right?
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
Like a Jesus-like sacrifice.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I actually can't wait for that rant to be
Right.
honest. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
so
yeah.
many.
Yes, he's going to definitely take credit for everything that happened. The time, too.
Yeah.
Even it being like game 6, because that was like right when he was like, got better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Should we make a bingo card?
Can we, by the way,
Oh.
why have we not done that? And there has to be like, the rows have to be what? Let's do it. Okay, so the rows have to be technology, right?
Yeah.
And then what are you saying? Like taking credit for
Personal sacrifice.
personal sacrifice, things
Yeah.
that he's done. Should there be a China one?
Yeah, China or just geopolitics, but he really only focuses on China.
Yeah, geopolitics and bombing random places as a solution. There's something else. Celebrity
there's so many.
stories.
So many.
Yes.
Celebrity stories of like, I have a.
I know
right?
them, or
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
a movie with them.
Yeah. This is all out of love, guys. It's all out of love.
Brother.
Brother.
I was like,
Brother.
Free space would be like brother, or we're all done.
We're all done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all done with that. The technology one is good because, I mean, you could just do that one every show.
Every show.
Every show you can just click, yeah.
Jacob
what?
Nichols said yelling at Bob about Googling something. I think that's
Yeah.
one of the technology spaces.
Yeah, that would be in a technology.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a category with that, like the phone,
Yeah.
the computer. I can't pull up, you know what I mean? I have to know my password for things.
Well, it doesn't work on my computer.
It doesn't work on my computer. AirDrop. One should be fucking AirDrop, just like a whole row of like, can Jesse send an AirDrop? Can he send one? It doesn't work on my phone. It doesn't work on my computer. And then we're the assholes, right?
Yeah.
Because we actually use technology. And it's like, you motherfuckers. And we're just like, I know, we're the assholes. Sorry.
When he comes back, it's going to be even better. There will be a company phone with a Mint Mobile number and a company computer. We'll just make him put his like in a cubby when he comes in.
That would be great.
And you're like, you're only allowed to use these here.
That would be great. That would be great.
And we'll name him Ross's Big Boy Stuff.
Yes. It'll just say it will work on this computer. But yeah, I was very happy for you, Bob.
Did the kids react? Did they enjoy it?
They did.
I guess maybe Jagger's a little too young to
He's
notice.
a little too young, and
But Jax is
he's playing baseball.
What grade is he in? Second?
He's in second.
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
7, and he's playing baseball, so he's into it. And it was exciting. It was exciting. I will say we watched a little bit of the game on Halloween, and like, I don't know, it was just a little herky jerky. But the game last night, the last one was really good.
Also, first of all, not enough shine on my young man Jagger. Barstool Sports posted a kid in a Chris Farley outfit, nowhere close to my man's.
They did?
Yeah, they like full Barstool Sports front page of the Instagram. Little Chris Farley kid
See-
dancing around, nowhere near as cute. Glasses weren't taped. The suit wasn't even the right color.
What in the hell?
I
I'm
was
going to
very
need to
disappointed.
see this.
Yeah, Barstool Sports, get on my man's Jagger over
See,
here.
this is the problem, though, when your mom doesn't do social media, right? Like, I didn't even put one picture of him up.
Honestly, that's appropriate. I've thought about this. I think I might be out on social media altogether at 35.
35?
35.
Yeah, because there's just no way to do it right. There's just no way. You will not win.
I think we're doing a thing on Black Friday here, an anti-social media day on the company. Dan pitched that the other day. And I
Okay.
will be deleting my Facebook permanently on Black Friday. So if anyone
You
wants to
still
join
have
me.
it up?
I didn't know how to delete it until I Googled it.
Do we use
Okay.
your Facebook for anything in the company? Because we might need it.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, but it's not on your personal. Don't we have just Drinking Bros?
No, but
No.
it's linked through, I think, his personal. So maybe don't do that.
I'm gonna
Maybe
do it.
you have to. Maybe you have to, because I think we go live on Facebook, don't we?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure connected to Chuck Liddell's Facebook still too.
I mean, look. Okay, so what does that mean, though? We're getting rid of... We're just not
It's
posting?
like a day of, yeah, it's like you don't even go on it.
That's so... Oh, you don't even go on it.
Right.
Because I am a little bit of a lurker,
Right.
but I don't post anything.
But like at a certain age, like shit's already passed me by. It's not that I'm anti-social media right now, but like I just feel so lost at this point.
Yes.
I'm 30
That's how I feel.
and I still feel old as shit.
Yes.
So like when I'm 35, like it's over.
Yeah. Imagine, so that's exactly why, and I don't like talking about it, because now at this point it sounds so stupid to be like, I'm not into social media. I'm just exactly what you're saying. Like, I just think about a post so much before I post it because I'm like, what is this even? And I get way too much in my head and I'm like, what am I even trying to say? Who am I talking to? Who are you talking to when you fucking post some of this shit?
Just don't post then, because I
don't.
If I never posted again, I would still miss social media because I love the targeted ads.
Me too. They work on me every single time. You know
I
that.
buy stuff off Instagram a lot.
Instagram, sir, and by the way, if you want to get like really like American Party about it, it's great for small businesses. Like it's
Really is.
I'm not getting served like Nordstrom ads. I'm getting served like small company clothing
I know.
ads that
like
it's
an old vintage tea or something.
Yeah, it's like huge for them. It's got to be huge for that company. You would
Yeah.
think. Maybe
No, you're right.
Maybe Facebook's bleeding them dry. Who knows? But it's
Probably.
shows me cool stuff.
I know, and I love it. Before we get to some ads, I want to say, I think Olivia Munn and Nerdy Boy, John Mulaney, no longer. Now, I know.
I will raise that child as my own.
I know. I don't get it, you guys. I don't. I'm going to let you have this one. But I don't think that any one of you could last that long with her either. I think the initial, like, she's so hot and so cool turns something weird with every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, she is getting to be like in the top 3 like normal chicks that Aaron Rodgers dated.
I know, which is weird.
Yeah, but maybe
we were just talking about that.
Maybe she sent him down a dark path.
Mulaney?
Well, Rodgers and maybe Mulaney next.
No, I think what happened. I think she was just sort of like, I thought I could do it and I can't. Like, we all have gone through the phase where you're dating, you try a different type than you normally go for, right?
Is she the new Jennifer Aniston?
Is she what?
The new Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, where you just go like, oh, poor thing. It just never works out for her.
Like
Who's the
everything
common
seems so
denominator
perfect.
here?
Yeah.
Who's the common denominator on every fucking thing not working?
John Mayer?
Munn, okay? Or Rodgers, I will say. He's probably soup's weird.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, to be fair, and like John Mulaney's cool and a great writer and everything, but like she could do better.
Why do you think that? Because of how she looks? I get it. I get it.
Really attractive. She's funny. And apparently, according to leaked text messages from 10 years ago, fucking freak. Goes bananas.
Really? In the
Oh.
sexting department,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was like
Which-
leaked messages with Chris Pine, and they were...
You know, they've kind of aged to the
Actually-
point where it's just normal now. Like everything that she texted is just, it's pretty accepted now.
Yeah.
Really?
But I mean, it was graphic.
Yeah, like choking.
Rad.
And
But it was...
Yeah,
It
it's
was...
pretty
All
basic
that's
now.
all that's basic.
It was the way it was described. Like she
Do you
got
have
into
them?
it. I'll find it.
Now you gotta find him while I'm doing the ads because people, have probably heard it. But again, I might be like, oh, okay. Or is it a Chrissy Teigen sitch where you go like, oh my gosh, just because she looks the way she does, and that she's funny, that you're like, oh my gosh, like that's so crazy, even though it's not really that crazy, right? I don't know. Oh, what is this? Who was this? So and Aaron Rodgers showed his holistic immunization card,
Dude.
which was super fun for everyone.
I was saying this the other day. There are people here in this office who are not COVID vaccinated, and that choice that they're making is specifically related to the COVID vaccine and maybe a little bit of like, you're just not going to tell me what to do.
Sure.
Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley, they don't have the COVID vaccine because I think at this point they might be just classic anti-vaxxers.
Yes.
Like they're like, don't give me don't put the polio vaccine in my kid.
Nothing.
I'm gonna rub crystals on him.
Yes. I do believe that as well. And they've done some kind of, that was the whole point, is it's not just, hey, I'm not getting it. It's I've done some kind of alternative holistic thing that I believe worked, right?
Yeah, just drink some aloe vera.
No, he openly has a homeopath. He has a homeopathic doctor that he talked about with increasing his
placebo
antibodies.
path, yeah.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers hired my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. That's why
I keep
Giorgio's gone down.
forgetting that all the things I make fun of,
Giorgio's gone down this dark path this last.
every episode. Yeah, I'm going to do a crime corner today for you guys. But look, there's nothing wrong with that, Giorgio. You know, get on some healthy shit. There's nothing wrong with it. Just don't go Bob Marley on it. Like, if you got to go to the fucking doctor, go. You know what I mean? That's the only thing.
Why do I have to use pink salt? That's all I want to know.
You don't. Oh my God, Giorgio. You think forever it's going to last, huh? You think forever?
I'm the only one who refills the water filter.
So you think it's going to be a forever thing, huh? This relationship?
I hope so. I love her.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Just pot stirring here on RPR today.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too
No,
fast.
and that's good. I'm happy for you.
She watches now. I guess she's just into finding out what I say about her on live on air. So
You never say anything bad. You just talk about how your life has changed, and then everyone else says something bad about it. But it's never you, right? So that's the most important thing. All right, let's get to some sponsors. First and foremost, we have ghostbed.com/drinking bros. You need a comfy, cozy bed. You need to, we're getting into changing of a season. Let's get rid of the old. Let's get out with the old, in with the new. You can get 30% off everything in the store, every cooling mattress, every cooling pillow, sheets, everything. 30% off if you put Drinking Bros in at checkout when you go to ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. Or you can get 40% off a bundle package. So that's a mattress and adjustable base, which I don't actually know how I lived without an adjustable base. It's luxury. Not everyone can have it, fine. But I always thought it was like for old people or something, or like people that like had back problems, but it's just fucking amazing. And when you get 40% off, you're basically getting one of those things for free. So I don't know why you're not just doing a bundle if you're in the market for a bed. It's a big purchase. I get it, but you could do a pay-as-you-go program and you're paying like $35 a month and you'll be in comfy, cozy like now. So go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Enter Drinking Bros at checkout to get 30% off, or get 40% off a bundle with a mattress and adjustable base. Next up, we have one of my faves. I've been needing it like crazy lately because it's Liquid IV, okay? Liquid IV, we have it everywhere. Well, we usually have it everywhere, but people steal it because in the office, we need to use this stuff. Working all day, we're inside in air conditioning and then, or heat or whatever it may be, then we go outside and it's getting cooler. The problem with winter and when it's getting cooler is you don't realize that you're dehydrated. You'll just see it in your skin. You'll feel lethargic. You'll be like, wow, I have like so many more wrinkles than I thought I did. But it's just the cool weather and you being dehydrated. And it's flu season and all of these things rolled into one. One stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. Not only that, but the product tastes great with flavors like watermelon, strawberry, lemon lime. Lemon lime is my favorite. It's very refreshing. Are you going to be enjoying a few extra drinks now that the holidays are approaching? Yeah, probably. We know Bob is. Sorry. You know, you got a baby. You got to drink more. That's just how it fucking goes.
I need a month off after these fucking after the playoffs. I mean,
know.
It's like every other night. Like, just fuck.
I know, but you won't because I'm telling you, when you have kids, you say that and then you go, God fucking damn it, I need a drink, right? So, and then the next day you got to go to work because we're adults. So you need Liquid IV. It is the best, both hangover cure and just all around hydrating, all around. They also have what is the whatever.
They have an
immune boost. Sorry.
It's essentially like a better version of the crappy tasting one you see everywhere.
Yeah, we won't say, but you know what we're talking about. Tastes way better, tangerine, better flavor, and has all of those vitamins, vitamin C, zinc, all of that that's going to keep you healthy. Grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Nooners at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code Nooners at liquidiv.com. Last but not least, we have Aura. Talked about on the last show, Aura, A-U-R-A. So we're all online. We were just talking about it. We do literally everything online. We buy stuff off Instagram. Like, I will literally go to these sketchy ass sites from Instagram. I know it's a small business. There's some that are coming from China, whatever it may be. And I'm just like, I just put in all the information. The way that we use the internet has changed. So we're just like, I think we're a lot more trusting of everything. Most credit card companies do a good job of protecting you against fraudulent purchases, right? But what if a scammer files for unemployment in your name, or if your social media accounts are hacked, or a protection goes well beyond your credit card? So it's things that you don't think about because we're just living our entire lives online. And that little feeling in your head that's like, gosh, I'm really putting just everything out there, and it feels like every piece of information is everywhere. There's so many sites that have my fucking email, my credit card, my address, my mom's maiden name. It's insane. The internet has connected us with the latest news, long distance friends, and funny animal videos. Unfortunately, it also connects us with hackers and cyber criminals. Aura protects you from the worst of the internet so you can still enjoy the best of it. Aura provides digital security protection to keep your online finances, personal information, and tech safe from online threats. It's an all-in-one protection from identity theft, financial fraud, malware, scam sites, and so much more. With Aura, you'll get alerted to fraud and threats fast, like if your online accounts or passwords were leaked online, or if someone tries to open a bank account in your name. Aura is easy to set up. All plans come with $1 million in identity theft insurance to help recover your stolen funds and experienced any stolen funds. U.S.-based customer support that has your back. That's huge because when something like that happens, you want to just talk to somebody and be like, what the fuck? So for a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners up to 40% off plans when you visit aura.com/Nooners. Go to Aura, AURA.com/Nooners to get complete protection and savings up to 40%. That's aura.com/Nooners. So it's one of those things, guys, that doesn't sound real fun and sexy, but it's something that you need to get before it's too late. It's like going to the fucking dentist, right? Like, just get it so that you're not the one that something really bad happens and you're like, should have gotten Aura, right? It's easy, 40% off, just go. Gosh, I need to work out, guys. Can't even get through an ad. So do you have these nasty little choking tweets that are just gonna blow my mind, guys?
Yeah, I got them up.
Please.
I don't know what order these were sent in because it's kind of on a graphic here, but
okay. An email too. So she just made like a collage that she sent an email to Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Slap
that's
me.
weird.
Slap me over and over, harder and harder, until I learn to do what you say.
Pretty basic.
Finger me.
Basic.
Finger me in the doorway, lick my tight asshole, and choke me so hard I can't breathe.
So she's just ahead of the game. Like this.
This is from 10 years
This
ago.
is just
okay. Look, no, I'm
this
not.
This is what it is. It's ahead of the game, 100%.
I'm not kink shaming here at all. What I'm saying is,
no, I'm not.
This is what I was saying when I first heard about this. Is like Mulaney can't handle this.
No,
because like imagine what she's doing now.
Yeah, because
you don't just stick with that. You got to keep pushing the limits.
What do you think she's graduated to? Because we're doing
rad stuff.
Anal, choking, spanking until you're...
Yeah, fuck me in the ass, slow and good. It hurts me, but you won't stop because you know how bad I want it and how good it feels to force your dick inside my tight ass.
Okay.
It goes on like that.
It goes on, and in some ways, it's very basic, right? In some ways, it's very basic. It's not like anything crazy. It's stuff that like everyone's doing. She's just putting it out there, and she looks the way she looks, and all of this, right?
Yeah, she's probably doing some like Vandersex stuff from Eurotrip, where she's the domination, like queen or something.
Yeah, she's probably doing that. But I also find this is getting a little from back in the day, but I also find people that are really, really good at sexting and write all of that stuff really well don't actually do it in person. I don't know if you guys have experienced this. I know you were all single back in the day. You know, you all have girlfriends now. Some of them, you know, you love and you're going to be with forever. Right, Giorgio? And so, but if you can think back to people that were really, really, I had a couple instances like that. People that were really, really good at sexting. They would say all kinds of shit like that you get in person. Didn't really work the same. Because they were really good at saying it, but in practice. So I don't know.
I buy that.
Like, I don't know if she, you know, really did all that stuff, or you get somebody so worked up that
she is a writer.
Right. Like, you could wrap someone around your finger writing that shit.
Yeah.
Don't really have to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You probably don't.
You get someone horned up enough, you know, they're not even going to get to that point.
Dude, you probably don't even like see each other. You're both on fucking movies or
Right.
something. You know what I mean? Like, you're not seeing each other. You're just trying to like help each other fucking jerk off, which that all works. In person, in practice, I don't know. I don't know if she's doing all that stuff. I have to say.
That's
Whatever.
fair. I mean, if it's just to get them like off from across the country, like your
And
porn needs to be weirder than your sex.
Right. Exactly. Because then you finally see each other and you're like,
all right, let's go.
We don't have time for all that shit.
Right?
I've already been
not putting on a carnival here.
I've already been all horned up like without seeing you. So, you know, I don't know. And again, it's pretty standard stuff. But yeah, so she's back on the market with a baby. So, you know,
some lucky guy
is going to be able to swoop right in there and get a lot of text messages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of text messages, but not really a lot of anal. I just don't see her doing a lot of anal. I'm sorry. What else? Let's do a little crime corner.
Sweet. I have my own crime corner update for you.
Oh, please. Let's do that first.
So we talked the other day about the murder down the street.
Yes.
Of the delivery driver.
Haunting. A DoorDash, meter maid. It had all the elements.
Yeah. So it turns out this murder was on Halloween, actually.
Oh, shit.
And the victim's name, the DoorDash driver, the victim's name was Lucifer Devil Divinitas.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Real name?
Well, he might have changed it. I don't know. But
wow.
that was his legal name.
Wow.
And I don't know if he looks like this every day, but here's a picture.
That's the guy that died?
He's kind of asking for it.
Yeah, what a nerd.
I'll be honest, if that guy started attacking me,
You know he was dressed like that probably, right?
it was on Halloween. I don't know when that picture's from.
Okay. Oh, that's just like a
This
Tuesday?
picture's from August 3rd, and this man has no abilities but to be a DoorDash delivery driver.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks for the update. Gosh, I did not. And so he definitely changed his name to Lucifer.
You gotta think he changed his name. Got a little lazy with the middle name.
Yeah, no, that his white fucking mom didn't give him that name.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he changed it. He dresses like that quite often. That was August 3rd. Do you know what I mean? That wasn't any, right, Giorgio? That picture?
Oh, I completely made that up.
Oh. Or if he was dressed like that, I mean, oh, God. That is crazy. Oh, Lucifer. And so the
Guy
meter,
still deserves to go to jail.
oh, yes.
Meter maid guy's a piece of shit. This guy didn't deserve to die.
Right. I'm not saying just because he was like a nerd and probably like no one brought nothing to society except for,
Look, just because he can only deliver food via an app does not mean he can't come to my house and play Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm sure this guy does.
Yeah, did
yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Well,
R.I.P. Lucifer.
yeah, let's not go into that.
What?
Well, if he's Lucifer, does that mean he's still like playing D&D somewhere else?
He thinks so, yes. He definitely was not afraid to die because he knew where he was going. Yeah. Right? Giorgio, are you okay?
He might have
spit.
This guy might have got the.
You're right.
This guy might have got the ultimate never meet your heroes moment.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's been long enough so we can laugh about it now, right? Because it was.
It's been over 48 hours.
Yeah, it's been over 48 hours. We saw the picture. So this is for the ladies. Woman convinced her husband that he had Alzheimer's and stole $600,000 from him over multiple decades. By the way, not that much money to steal over multiple decades, but so a woman stole $600,000 from her husband over the past 20 years and covered up the scheme by convincing him he had Alzheimer's. So according to a press release from East Haven Police Department, Connecticut police arrest Donna Marino, and she does look like a Donna Marino, on October 27th. Following a months-long investigation, police reportedly found that she took her husband's money in the form of pension checks, workers' compensation payments, and Social Security income before depositing the cash into her bank account for decades. A 63-year-old was charged with first-degree. I want to know how. So through the investigation, it was determined that Miss Moreno would forge her husband's signature on pension checks, Social Security checks, and other legal documents before depositing the funds. Yeah. Miss Moreno advised investigators that she was able to hide her fraudulent activities over the years by convincing her husband that he was suffering from Alzheimer's disease. She further stated that she believed that convincing him that he had Alzheimer's would prevent him from going to the bank, ultimately to discover the low balances. God damn, this is messed up. Back in March, his daughter, Elena Moreno, first discovered the alleged theft when she found financial paperwork. When police approached the husband, he told them that his wife had always controlled his finances and he had no idea she was taking money from him until his daughter found. So you guys, I mean, this is crazy, but it's not out of the, it's not out of the realm of things that you can do. It's crazy that, like, Dan and I were talking about the gaslighting term being thrown around so much, but you can do it. Like, if you're good at it, like, you can for sure make somebody feel like they're going crazy.
Yeah.
100%, especially if you live with them, especially if you're older, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're in charge of everything, you move stuff. What do you do?
Move stuff around.
Move
shit.
stuff around,
Yeah.
like lose stuff and be like, dude, you just had it. Like,
Yeah.
that's so fucking insane. And the worst thing to do to someone, I think.
It's pretty evil.
And by the way, it's pretty evil, but like I said, 600 grand over decades,
Yeah.
not so much
Not that
money.
much. It's,
Like, she probably should have gotten that anyways, just like being a wife, right?
Right. What? Is she still with him the whole time? So what's she? Is she using it to like have an affair?
Yeah,
and travel and
exactly.
shit?
Like, you're just putting it into a separate account, I guess. Or, I guess maybe she's cashing this stuff and then buying a bunch of shit. Which,
If you're a wife and you don't spend 600 grand in 20 years
Yeah.
with someone, you're not
stop
a
being
wife.
poor. Yeah.
Yeah, like what do you like? That's groceries.
Yeah,
That's 12 gallons of milk.
I know. Perfect. He thinks about it every so often and just can't believe the trauma. I mean, that's insane. But again, not out of the realm. Not out of, I mean, it is crazy, but you could do that to your wife or your girlfriend right now. Is that fucking scary too? But like, if you were that evil, you could literally do it to your significant other right now.
I just did the math on this.
Yeah.
She was stealing $600 a week.
Like, here's the thing. I steal way more than that. Do you know what I mean? But it's not like stealing. I'm just buying shit that nobody knows about. You know what I mean? Like,
Is the money isn't spent, it's your money.
that's what. Okay, so you're right. I mean, this is a little fucky. This whatever. They got me. They got me with this headline because
Woman opens 401k.
right, like woman has like, yeah, woman does what we all do, which is go to the grocery store and put cash on the thing and like put that. You know what I mean? Like, woman Donna Marino does what every fucking mom tells you to do when you get married is always have a little bit of money for yourself, right? Like. So actually, if it was millions, I'd be like, okay. And it is super fucked up to make someone feel crazy. Really, really fucked up. But gosh, how fun was that probably?
Oh man, she had to be having a good time.
She had a blast with that.
Maybe did special stuff on Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or just be like, yeah, it's our anniversary. You forgot. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Even
Yeah.
though it's not. Like,
Wait a minute.
all of that shit.
Is my wife trying to? Was that
Yeah.
our anniversary?
Yeah, was it actually your anniversary? Dan was the only one that would know.
I don't know anymore.
Who knows? And I know you guys already talked about the this DUI crash. I mean, my God. Who here has a DUI? No one? Really?
Nope.
Serious? Giorgio. I have 2.
No DUIs for Giorgio.
Really?
Giorgio was never a big drinker because of his father's alcoholism.
Oh, please.
I did avoid one DUI, and it was a smoking DUI. I got pulled over driving from Columbia to St. Louis for work,
They don't give those
and I had
out.
lit a joint up. And luckily, the 2 people in the car also said that we weren't smoking in the car, and so I only got the possession charge, which ended up
That's
costing
actually-
me 6 days in jail in Warrenton, Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was saying you were like, they don't do that there. No, that drive between St. Louis and Columbia, you do
Really?
not want to get fucking pulled over. It's all the country.
The jail is attached to the
I didn't know they
courthouse.
gave smoking DUIs though.
Yeah, you're ingesting like a
Okay. I just
Mind-altering
was
substance?
always like, how do they test for it? Because they never got the like technology right with
no.
it.
There's no such thing.
So they literally just tell you and you go, oh no, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cop tactics.
Cop tactics. Like, we have this machine and you're like, oh, okay, even though there's no way that it works.
I wish Failure Stop would do that. Can they do a show with me where I'm just like, tell me all the things cops try to trick you with?
Oh my God. Have they not done that?
We need like a handbook.
Not yet.
I don't know if they want, I don't know if Mike would do it. Tansy would do it. Right?
He doesn't have to be on that
Tansy would.
episode. Me and Tansy. I get Tansy a
Dude,
little liquored
Tansy
up.
would
I get him
do
some
it.
barbecue.
Tansy would do it for sure. Although I think most of the things you know already, right? Like, I don't know if they're gonna tell you any. Like, what is the thing they make you, like, put your head back? like stand straight and like put your head back. It's just so they can like look up your nose for
cocaine and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no, I
or like
refuse
alphabet
all...
backwards, all of these fucking things where they're like, you can't actually do it. We just want to
you
see
refuse
you.
everything until the blood test at the precinct, right?
Yeah, that's the last one that I got. I did that thinking that I could beat it, but it only got worse.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you blow at the station?
0.25.
Oh, well.
Woo! I was going too slow though. We talked about this.
Was this in LA?
Yeah. And
That's
it's the
what's
DUI
right.
capital. So like if you, I was telling Dan, because like he's super judgy and he doesn't have any. And he was like, I just don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't do it anymore either because I grew up. But anyway. So I was driving too slow and I was eating a burger in my car as if it was like the inside of a Burger King. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize I was on the road. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like at a table. So I wasn't hurting anybody. So what I was saying about this DUI that, what the fuck?
Henry Ruggs, the Raiders
Ruggs,
wide
yeah.
receiver.
Yeah, which you guys already talked about at this point. It's like crazy, sad, old news. But he was going 156.
That's a lot.
He wasn't super drunk, but
He was twice the legal limit, but that's not necessarily like crazy drunk.
I way beat him.
It was
But
not
anyway.
a .25.
It wasn't a .25.
First of all, can you sue In-N-Out? Because, like, they teach you
you know
to
what
eat in
it
your car.
was? It was Del Taco. I know.
Boy.
I know. A burger from Del Taco, I must have been messed up.
What do you mean?
That was a cry
the
for help.
Double Del with bacon.
It wasn't with bacon, but
the burgers at Del Taco
are
the
better
best
than
thing.
the tacos,
Yeah,
I think.
they are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that.
But I was in LA. There was so many other places I could have gone. But anyway, and I was very close to home. But the other thing we were saying is like, how did you get up to 156 in Vegas? He's not on like, desert road,
Not on interstate.
No. Like,
'cause-
how do you catch a stretch even? Like, he literally must have just like gone 0 to 156 in like one block or something.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying is like, when I've ever gotten a DUI or drank and drove, whatever, I was like trying to drive so just.
Yeah, you don't speed.
You don't speed. I got pulled over for going too slow, right? So it's just fucking insane and super sad. I always, when I hear people that have done something really fucking crazy when they're super drunk, like I always just think about the next day, like, fuck, because you're already feel like a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yeah, you fucking killed somebody.
Yeah.
So, anyways, needless to say, went to jail for it and everything.
Caitlyn Jenner feels fine about it.
Yeah, no bigs. Huh? Oh, no, I don't think there wasn't a DUI. It was just an accident where she killed somebody.
So negligence.
Yes.
Okay.
Which, like, that is like, look, that's an accident. We've all been in accidents. But when it's like you don't remember it really or,
Yeah.
like, you're impaired, like, in the next day.
Yeah, there's like a couple people like Matthew Broderick, Venus Williams, Brandy,
Oh, Brandy, I know.
Caitlyn Jenner, obviously.
I didn't know the other ones. Not drunk, but they were, like,
Yeah, it was accidents.
accidents.
Yeah.
Athletes should not be allowed to drive themselves anymore.
That's also what we said. If you are a celebrity and you're getting remember there was a rash for a little while of these celebrities in the back of cop cars being like, do you know who the fuck I am? Which they should have just said like, why are you driving yourself? Like, why are you ever driving yourself anywhere, especially when you're drinking?
Why is there no Uber just for celebrities?
There is. It's called a car service and they have plenty of money. They could have a car service at their beck and call, no matter what they want to do, every day.
A new one is we just track you and we just show up and we tell you not to get in your car and get in ours.
Yeah, but then I would be the one that would like get pissed and be like, I was always the one that was like, shut up. Do you
Honestly,
know what I mean?
we could do an hour on just like the names of people who are famous that have killed pedestrians in their vehicles.
Really?
Like Jim Boeheim, I forgot that. Coach of Syracuse. It was like
Okay.
2 years ago or something. He just hit somebody in like broad daylight.
Famous.
But that was a dude like crossing the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not fair, Zeus.
Yeah.
But
Which happens here in Austin like fucking 10 times a year.
100%.
There's like a homeless, like right around here on 35. It's usually near downtown. It's just it's a fucking homeless guy or something trying to cross.
I'm actually going to, I believe, the pedestrian struck by vehicle capital of the world in Florida.
I mean, that's one of the capital. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that it's famous for.
Yeah, the 4 biggest cities, I think, with pedestrian fatalities from vehicles is 4 of the cities are in Florida. You have Orlando, you have Miami, you have Tampa, and I think Jacksonville.
Well, another reason why Florida is amazing. But yeah, sad. Oh, and we could do a whole show on probably those, dash cam videos of like Reese, Josh Brolin,
Right.
Tiger. They're so good.
It doesn't make any sense either because, like, I don't know if these people just live a different life than me, but, like, he was probably coming from, like, a club or a casino. It's like, you want to deal with parking there?
That's what we were saying. In Vegas, guys, I've
so
never
many.
even driven a car. I lived there.
Valet. It's for sure valet.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Valet.
fair, yeah. Even
And
still.
you had a car that you wanted to show off, and
That's
you
a-
wanted to fucking come up like a baller.
That's all it actually is.
That's all it is. And then you wanted to fucking drive it super fast.
There's entire car services in Vegas that let you rent out supercars for the day or two.
Which
and
is probably what he did,
That's
right?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
he
at the
lives
same
there, but-
time, why? Again, I've never driven down the strip. A couple times, even when I lived there. But other than that, it's the one place we were talking about. It's the one place where a cab will take you across the street. No qualms. They'll be like, "Oh, you don't want to walk across the crosswalk? Fine, I'll pick you up." You're not Ross Patterson. You're right.
They charged
Fucking
Dan
idiot.
Holloway $90 for that, right?
You what?
They charged Dan Holloway $90 for that.
Did they?
Yeah, he told a story about that when we were in Vegas. I guess they were all confused and didn't know where they were
yeah,
going.
yeah.
They're like, let's just get in right now. And then just,
Yeah, I think we were like Bellagio and we were going literally, but you don't realize, you go, oh, okay, dinner's there. And then they like get you, and then he drove us like all around and then just went right across. But
if the company didn't find Austin, I feel like Vegas would have been a good home for us. Like right outside, like a little bit.
You think, but it's rough. It's rough. There isn't actually much besides the strip.
That's where you're wrong. But
I lived there, but I know you're going to say that I'm fucking wrong. But go ahead, Dan.
you don't like the dive bars off the strip?
I do, but they're not, it's dive bars. And I did, like, there was a couple that we went to that I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'm not on the strip. But as far as, like,
Yeah.
You don't wanna be a
actual
regular at Dream
stuff,
Racing?
it all kind of looked like behind the casinos. You always kind of felt like you were on the other side of the casino.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
'cause
mean?
Their entire economy is based on
Right.
the strip.
And so, if you do want to eat good food, stuff like that, you're going to the strip.
Yeah.
And so,
I get that.
and then like, there's the burbs, but still, it
You don't
just
fuck with
wasn't.
Fremont?
Go out to Henderson.
Yeah. It just wasn't, I don't know. You'd probably thrive there, Giorgio. I don't know.
I'd be tired of it so quickly.
You don't want to be in Vegas longer than 48 hours.
No. That's what I always say about when I lived there is like, that third day in Vegas, I just extended that for a year.
The third day in Vegas, I'm like bumming money from Dan, being like, yo, I'm good for it,
you're
right?
just
Like,
like,
I'm good. And Dan's
Your
just looking at me like,
skin's just like dry. You're like,
He goes to the roulette table, loses in one spinning of the ball.
just because it's $200 rolls on black for 45 minutes at a time just doesn't mean anything. You get a hole pretty quick. Yeah. You got to have a Richard
Nothing.
Danoff with you to go ahead and buy you out of that hole. Mm-hmm. Or then a savant, Daniel Register, who just gets really high at the blackjack table.
yeah, there's nothing more depressing. So, I mean, look, we would have gotten a lot more guests, maybe. But again, when people go to Vegas, they think they're going to do a lot more than they're going to do, right? Like, yeah, I'll do the interview. And then they blow their wad the first fucking night and they're not going to show up, right? So, I don't know. We
Vegas
get tired
sucks.
of it.
I hate Vegas.
Yeah, I definitely hate Vegas now. All right. Well, I was going to see if anyone is saying what up, but all people are saying is asking if Ross is dead. So he is not. But thanks so much, guys. The woman in the car, it was his girlfriend. I don't know if he was trying to impress her, but all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, next week we're going to do hospital shows, so it might only be audio, depending on what we can handle. I'll go and scope out the sitch, and I already got the go-ahead from the staff there, so it's the last day with just my ugly mug. Thank you, Booth Boys, for all your help, and thank you, all of you guys, for tuning in, and I love you, and good afternoon.